All right, guys. Hello. Here. Let me know. I tried to switch up my internet. Sure if that will do. And I did see in the chat. I will have to look back at chat later from the previous one because it just um. But I will say I saw people talking about the buffering and then also the issues with Facebook and Instagram, which there have been issues with. There've been lots of issues. And overall, I was logged out of both Facebook and Instagram about an hour ago, along with many other people I know. Let me know if you're here. Sorry. I think this internet connection is better. It's seemingly so, but I'm not sure if I'm alive. Very interesting, y'all. Okay, there we go. Okay, Gwen. Hello. Anna. Hello. Yeah, it seems that this internet connection is better. Hopefully that's the case. Thank you. Welcome back to you as well. When your people will return. Hello. Thanks for coming back. Yeah, I think that the connection I have now is much. But yeah, there was massive issues online. Instagram, Facebook, um, YouTube as well. Google went down for a while, for a short time. Um, yeah, today's been an interesting day in the cyber. Wasn't gonna stop me from doing my live though. Or at least trying. Okay, ELO. Electric Light Orchestra. Well, that sounds so intriguing, and I'm trying to think if I've seen it, heard it. That definitely sounds fascinating. I. Oh, here. Lots of crap weather around, messing with connections. Persevere. It's so funny. There are so many, there are so many theories around what is going on the. But yes, there is a lot of. I know that the weather is kind of crazy. Um, A to D. The that was yeah, I'm definitely. I love listening to stuff from like 60s, 70s. people were being so wildly creative with production, sound production, because there was so much more things that they were able to do or were able to figure out at that time, technology wise, was um, exploding in regards to different options they had in production. And people were just going crazy, like just going all out, thinking outside of the box, of course, trippy and sure many, many influences of the mind. And Angelina is my favorite female singer of all time. I love Ren and a few other English speaking singers, but I listen to mostly Asian music. That makes sense. Lab. I want to call you Lab right now. Hi. It's me, Patty Theft. Or Patty the Fly. I think I skipped the first try. That's okay because it was awful. And I don't know, I might be buffering right now too. I'm noticing I'm at yellow um internet lines right now. Oh, it's back to green now. Anyhow, that's okay. Why Patty, what's the you just have a different um you just have a couple different YouTubes or something? Anna says, I know Electric Light Orchestra. I haven't heard that name in many years. I I feel like I recognize the name, but I don't know if I've heard stuff. Mikey, nope, think it's a Facebook meta failure. Same here, UK, I heard. Sunny day here. Yep. I was gonna say definitely meta. There was a meta failure. And but there was also I have a screenshot of there's like multiple programs that shut down all at once, like completely stopped. Hey Jill, you got that Angelina Jordan had the concert 29th February in Las Vegas. Bunch of videos out on YouTube. Hope you're ready. Even a new unreleased song, Princess of Ruins, about why she sings bare feet. A new unreleased song. How does that work? Oh, did she sing it there, you mean? At Vegas? Yes, Patty, we were talking about Yellow, and then that made me think of just all the different artists that just went crazy during that time with production stuff. A K Gel says, love from Norway. Thanks for being here. Cal says it seems to be okay now. Yay. Might be jaundice. Yellow did Xanadu. Is that how you say it? With Olivia Newton John. My gosh, I haven't heard that name in a long time. But one of their most famous songs is Last Train to London. Last Train to KJL, Princess of Ruins will be Angelina's anthem. Patty says, this is my second channel where I release my own music. I thought I have to subscribe with this too. That's awesome. Thank you. I will subscribe to your as well. And a disco era had a lot of bands. My reading ability today is lacking. Disco era had a lot of bands that didn't last long, but had very interesting wording and music ideas. Yep. Most famous yellow has to be Mr. Blue Sky. That already sounds intriguing. Hey Joe, yes, in the concert. That is so cool that he sang an unreleased song. Yes, his Princess of Ruins is so much more meaningful after you read her book. Noted. Michael G, hello. Thanks for being here. From Yellow, I love the best B-side I know, When Time Stood Still. Cal says, never heard Last Train to London. Michael G says, not staying long, just stopped in to say hi, and thanks for the thoughtful Angelina reacts. You are so very, very welcome, and thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. And I wanted to go to Angelina's concert so bad, but money just didn't line up for it. Thank goodness for YouTube. From what I've seen, it was awesome. I have not watched the videos yet. Yeah, and I was right there with you. And what was your first concert you ever went to? Mine was the Moody Blues. My first concert was 9 years old, and I saw Weird Al. Weird Al Yankovic. Freaking genius in his own right. I've been going to concerts for many, many, many years, and I've seen hundreds upon hundreds of different artists live. Definitely a concert junkie, especially in college and high school. Now I don't have the money. Now I have other things to prioritize. I shouldn't say I don't have the money, because I did not have the money to go to see Vegas, and I need to not talk about that because there's going to be some major changes. My Roku wouldn't work for a while this morning. Now I think I know why. Yeah, I think that was one. Here, let me look at the list. That Well, it didn't have that, but I mean, there's Messenger. T-Mobile went low, but not off. YouTube was pretty much, yeah, it was struggling massively. Something called Honeywell. I don't know what that is. Microsoft Team dipped down a lot. Threads was completely gone. Twitter went completely gone, or close to completely gone. And Google Play, yeah, a lot of stuff. Cal, oh my god, Weird Al, what a first concert. Mine was AC/DC. Nice. Weird Al, I I have a very special place in my heart for Weird Al. Uh, I love all of his stuff. And I mean, it was my very first concert. I was 9, and I also like that was kind of an interestingly defining like moment in my life without me realizing at the time because like that was the first time I'd seen anyone with color hair. Like there were a couple people with like neon green hair and like pink hair. I mean, this was in 90. God, so I was born. You do some math here. I was born in 85, so it would have been 94. The 94, and some of the people in the audience had different color hair. That was not normal back then. And like since freshman year of high school, I would dye my hair. Blue was my favorite hair color to dye over the summer because I went to Catholic school, so they didn't let us do that. That's every summer I would dye. And like, okay, this grossness that you see, it used to be blue highlights in my hair, and then I haven't done my hair since like August. Anyhow, that was definitely one of those defining, like, oh my gosh, I want color hair. And Weird Al, I would totally like. I watched that movie, the Weird movie with oh my god, it's so ridiculous and fantastic. Made my heart happy yeah, how it was done. I mean, it was done the way it should have been done by Weird Al. So good. All right, Anna, sorry. Oh, that was not an attractive face. As a kid, I saw probably 100 Christian concerts, but Moody Blues was my first rock concert, and New Kids on the Block was my first pop concert. Yes. Um, this is the one that people are like, "What?" And some people already know this because they've been on my lives. But yeah, I massive NSYNC. I went to 8 NSYNC concerts in like 98 and or maybe it was 99. 98, no, 98 and 1000, whatever their last concert was. Probably. Let's first rock concert. I'm trying to think of what my first rock concert. Weird Al's his own genre. I would guess that my first rock concert was probably when I went to Ozfest in 2004 or 5. I can't. I would have had to be another like a rock concert prior to Ozfest would have been like at the arena, or not arena, the venue called Newport in our town. But I don't know what it would have been. Like, I mean, I went to see so many. Oh, Gay says, have a great afternoon, everyone. I'm off to do some prep work. Cataract operation on Friday, and I can't bend over for a week after. You don't realize how often you bend over until you can't. Oof. Giving you good vibes, Gay. Thanks for being here. Mike Mike B says mine was a long time ago. I think it was the Beat, maybe Selector. I don't know either of those. Mikey says ELO and the first single ever bought Turned to Stone. UHF, Cal. Sorry, I don't know how far behind I am, but yes, UHF. I grew up with UHF and like the he had a VHS too that was like a library of his videos, music videos in the 90s. Um like the Jurassic Park song, the Red Hot Chili Peppers parody. Um oh, in my when I was a kid, one of my favorites was the Achy Breaky Heart song. I just so funny. My kid actually thinks that's a hilarious song as well. But the song that gets to me so hard every time. I have very like emotional connection to it is the Yoda song of all things. Um but that has connections with my brother. Patty says, I can't remember my first concert. I've been playing bass in bands since I was 14, and we basically went to all the concerts of my friends' bands with Reed and Beard, of course. Yes. I said Beard here. Uh yeah, that's I went to a lot of little local bands. I had a oh my god, this is taking me back. I had a friend in a band, like punk rock type of thing, maybe alternative rock. I can't even remember. They were crazy. Best band name ever, Full Frontal. That was their band name. So fun. They were a cool little three uh band. Yeah, my friend on the drums I had a stupid crush on. And ended up going to one of my high school dances with him, but just as and a funny story, I met Ric Flair when I was 6 years old, and the only thing I said to him was he reminded me of my dead dad, and he just looked at me like I was crazy. I know, random thought. I love it. Thank you. Because that's my life. I love all the random thoughts. Mikey says The Clash is the best concert I went to. When Ric Flair, oh my God, we were just talking about him with our granddaughter. Y'all, I should know Ric Flair, and I know I should. Gwen, he was an interesting person, very nice in person. Cal Yoda was hilarious. It like it's so fun, it's so funny, and it's this weird like it's one of those songs that gives me chills. Um in the most weird way, but it's because I have um yeah, because my brother actually used that song for like a little commercial thing that project he did in high school. And someone else I met as a small child was Jerry Clower at the county fair. He was crazy funny. Oh, my first band was called Excess and oh, Destined or I can't even. I know. I understand. Like the. I understand the amusing aspect of the name, but for some reason my mouth can't say that. But that's hilarious. Pubescent brand band names are something special. Yes, they are. Ric Flair was Hulk Hogan era. Okay. How Mikey B was Yoda was a parody of Lola by the Kinks. Yep. So good. One of his my personal opinion, one of his very, very best. If you like Weird Al, try James, hello. First of all. Also, if you like Weird Al, try looking up Lou and Peter Berryman, folk with clever lyrics. Why am I painting the living room? Double yodel. Deep catalog. I will check them out. Lou. James saw the Go-Go's at a bar a week before they went big. Oh, that's fun. And if you've never listened to Jerry, it's worth it to listen once he's country and out there. Jerry Clower. Okay. This is a crazy fun fact. If there's anyone who follows country, which maybe, um, sorry, blank. Okay, anyhow, start over. I was talking about fun stories of people I've met. I was at a county fair, and this was when I was 12. It was after my brother had passed away, but it was like when I was first really, really diving deep into music because music was like what saved me. And and I just started having like, wondering how production was like how production worked and all this stuff. Anyhow, friends of mine were part of a radio station who were part of the county fair. They were running the concert section because it was done by the radio, and the concert portion of the county fair. And I met and had dinner with, like, we sat down at a table, like, in the middle, like, this is a county fair, super chill, nothing fancy in any way, but, like, sat down at the table with me, my friends, people, the crew, with Brad Paisley. He was, like, 20, and no one knew who he was. It must have been like right as he was being known, or I know it was before he was well known, but I got to sit down and hang out with Brad Paisley. Gotta look that one up. How about Muppet parody? Devil went down to Jamaica, I think. It's about weed, yes. Sorry. Oh, wow. Okay, Anna. I was raised by Guardians, and they loved wrestling and country music and gospel music, so my young life was filled with odd people. I was surrounded by a lot of country music when I was younger as well. Cal, not parody, but very odd and funny. Thomas Benjamin, wild-esque. Check. I'm gonna have to refer back to. Oh, and you guys, it's coming up to. I wanna wrap up live between 1:30 and 1:45 my time. So in about 10, 15 minutes, 10-ish minutes, a little more than 10 minutes. Or no, yeah, 10 to 15 minutes. Went to see the Psychedelic Furs as furs. Punk. Was told to look in closet to wear leather. Had to wear my hiking boots. Okay, I see. So you went to Psychedelic Furs as a nerd. Was told to look in closet to had to wear my hiking boots. Mikey, you ain't Anna, you ain't met my family yet. They make the Munster look normal. And I've seen probably 40 country artists. LOL. Not really my thing now, but I loved it at one time. I love country still to this day. I actually went this weekend to see my friend's a, a, a instructor at school turned and really good friend years later. Plays drums and played drums in a band for 17 years. They did cover country. They um they or cover country cover band. My gosh. I mean, and they got to open for some really cool bands themselves, artists. But they just played their last show on Saturday. And I just love I can go back into listening to country pretty much at any time, and it's not my like go to, but I thoroughly Gwen, very diverse. James was at Simon Garfunkel concert at Central Park in NYC. Wow. Wow, that's awesome. All right, James. Thanks for hopping in. It's good to see you. Have a good day. Gwen, I'll be your gatekeeper. Thank you. And Mike B, I'm open to meeting all people. Hell, I was at first farm aide. Pigeon pooped on my mom's head a lot. That's awful. I don't know why I laughed at that. Mikey B, it's been fun. Best life chat community I've joined up to. Second one only to not so much of a graph. What is that? Very glad you enjoyed though. And that you were here. And I'm in my 20s or I'm in my 20s. I was a huge Clay Walker fan. I remember going to see him and Alan Jackson in concert on Alan's birthday. Oh wow. That's cool. I remember Clay Walker a little bit, not much, but I know Alan Jackson very well. Devil went down to Jamaica, LMAO, just sampled a short bit. I will have to check it out. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So sorry, Mikey. When you said second one only, so not much of a graph, you mean the second community chat. I was confused as to what you meant by that last sentence. With my family, I have to be open to most people. I am all about open and open book and open minds, safety. Everyone feels safe and comfortable. Cal, it was both funny and awful. People gave us water to rinse. I missed. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I had to, I had to go back to the. Yeah, it was both funny and awful. People gave us water to rinse her. That was nice. Yes. Anna in Alan's hometown, so it was wild. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be. Shoot out a random question for me to answer before I leave. Super random. And I'm a very eclectic person. I might be listening to ancient Chinese one moment, K-pop the next moment, and Angelina and Ren. Then I might switch to native drumming and flute music. I love it. I love it. Kindred spirits. I listen to all sorts of stuff. Not as much of like, native drumming and flute, but like I actually do listen to. I actually took a taiko. This is, I don't know if this is exactly that, but I took a taiko drum class when I was in college. That was fun. How tall am I? 5'4". Hal, what have you heard lately that has stumped you as a technical person? I feel like I feel like there's a lot that stumps me in the fact of. No, I shouldn't say that. No. Let me think about that. I don't know. Stumped me as a technical person. You know, it's not even, I don't know if stumped would be the right word, but like I am always highly intrigued by almost anything I listen to, especially when there's multiple layers um that are added throughout. Um yeah, I don't know that it I can't think of anything that stumped me, but I can think of a thousand things that I have been like, okay, I need to look up how they did this just out of pure curiosity. I don't know if that's me. What is the average speed of a coconut carrying swift? I have no idea. And I live in Western North Carolina at the foot of the mountains. The bluegrass is all around me. Yes. And I can make a drum from scratch. That's awesome. What is my view? Or so, what is your view of the development of popular music in general today in the YouTube and streaming era compared to before? It it's interesting because, like, in regards to popular music, there's such a huge difference between what would be top 40. I honestly, to tell you the truth, don't know what's top 40 right now. But regarding specifically YouTube and the streaming era, the popular music on YouTube is completely different than what is on radio, which is fantastic, I think. I think that there are a lot of people who have a lot of access to many things. And it's both a blessing and a curse because there's people out there that have access to this stuff and just don't do it justice. And then there's the people like Ren and Chilla and Angelina and, you know, the musical geniuses that are coming about that is such a relief. When I was watching Old School Nerd react to How's the Heart acoustic by Nightwish, he said it was the best sound engineering he's heard. Agree? I would have to listen. I haven't listened. So Gwen, yeah, I would need to listen. How's the Heart? You are welcome, Cal. Gwen says 10:33. Just reminding you of your time schedule. Thank you, Gwen. Cal, nice chatting. Gotta go. Change a wiper blade. So bye. Thank you for hopping in, Cal. Mikey, it's from Monty Python in the film The Holy Grail. Not seen it. Very British humor, but think your ADHD beautiful brain might like it. I have seen Monty Python, but it has been a very, very, very long time. Yeah. Yeah, that definitely just initiated my ADHD right then and there. Yeah, it's been years, so I would need to watch it. Oh, thank you, Cal. Says everybody remember to like. Anna says, I really appreciate everyone here and the safe place chat space you have created. I spend most of my time alone, so it's wonderful to chat with you all. So so thank you all for brightening my day. Well, you are very, very welcome. And thank you for being here and being part of that. This community, this group of amazing humans is I'm so grateful. The support and the fun chats and the all of it, it makes my heart happy. Gwen says, and subscribe, and don't forget Patreon. Yes, there is Patreon. I have my little GINX crew for now, and I love them all. Uh, and that's it. It's definitely a work in progress over there on Patreon, um, but yeah, if you love it all, it's a big support. It's a huge support for me to keep going and make things better. Um, yeah, I will go ahead and the chat is slowing down. People are heading out. So that's perfect timing. When we love you back, I feel it. And I'll be here every chance that it comes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. making my heart happy at the end. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I will probably be live next maybe Friday, but I'm not sure. I know I'll be live some point for the end of this week. So that's all. I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.